Started a new one. Okay. So I know we've all patched because we've just had this discussion, but have you seen this video, Monica?
I think I did.
You
Yes,
did.
yes.
So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
for time saving, this is our
Mhm.
second slide now, and I'm not even going to go through it, but it's only 4 minutes. But honestly, it's a brilliant one to be playing at the beginning because it really does cover the power of the patch. So I'm just going to get rid of you guys and just go to that. Continue to share. Okay. So, oh golly, I don't know why I'm not having any fun here, Mr. I might have to go back to that screen, which isn't ideal. David Schmidt, we all know he's a powerhouse. He's incredible. He has over 200 patents now. Look, honestly, to meet him in the flesh is just so empowering, so equipping, he's such a visionary, and everything he does is just what the words that come out of his mouth are. I know it sounds ridiculous because you shouldn't really make him an idol, but he really is unbelievable. His cleverness of what he's creating and with these patches and the ability for these patches to not only heal bodies, and we can't actually say that. We're not allowed to say if you put this on, it will do this. We can say try this and it might do this because there's no guarantee because of what's happened in our lives. But the results are just phenomenal. And each one of you knows that that is so true. We
Yeah.
know we have a patent. When you got a patent, it can't be copied. I know we've got the Chinese trying to copy it and to do all the things that they are doing, which isn't ideal because we've got all these people thinking that if you go on Amazon, you're going to be able to get a patch, a whole pack of patches for $30. The fact is, they're made of paper and sticky tape and they don't work. So there's nothing behind it. So, really warn people to do, unless they're buying these from a brand partner, they are not the real deal.
Mm.
So, people need to understand that stem cells make up every organ in our body. And as we age, our stem cells literally become dormant. At 30, only 50% of them are working, but at 60, you got 10% left. And when I started patching at 59, I thought, wow, I'm getting older. I don't want to age and fall apart because that's what we see the elderly doing. I want to be active, and I can tell you right now, I am way better than I was when I was 40 because it
Yeah.
actually reverses your cellular age. So what this opportunity happens by creating solutions. No one knows, not many people know that stem cells do become dormant. So, and many people are actually struggling financially. But what this does is it offers the solutions to these main two problems. So, the stem cell reactivation, and it is an income generating business. Under the new compensation plan, we pay bigger and quicker, faster and better for the brand new person who's coming in straight away, particularly using the new Fast Start system. So, how does it work? It's a form of phototherapy, patented with no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants. It reflects our own light to activate itself. It is non-transdermal and it is non-invasive. We go with X39 with everything. It is the main patch. Don't get people too complicated, confused on all the other patches. They all work. They all are support patches, but the main one is X39. David told us that himself because everything needs to work with the X39. You're selling a business based on X39, just get them patching with that. You get an A on and an X39 potentially because they need two sleeves anyway. So if they have an X39 and add an A on to it, some of the things it does, and we all know these, so I'm not even going to go and read them. It's not like there's anybody new here. But this shows how business and duplicatable this business is, Monica, because and I'm speaking mainly to you because I know the others have heard it 1,000 times, but this is so duplicatable that you can take these slides from the This Is It team website, download
Mhm.
them yourself, and do your own business opportunity. And some of the long-term results are that straight away those genes are beginning to reset. We had a doctor speaking at a conference. She was I don't know, something biologist. She was very clever. Just talked about how amazing these are, and hearing it from somebody who actually has a doctorate in biology and chemistry and physics and all the things, That was very, very exciting. So our brain becomes balanced, collagen increases, and our heart reverses in age. So it is not anti-aging, it is age reversing. So how do we wear it? 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and in this time elevates, activates, and regenerates our body. And then we remove that. This pauses our body, and I really love this new slide here because it shows that our body rests, repairs, and rejuvenates in the time we don't have it on. Some people forget to take it off, and when we leave it on, you wonder why you didn't get any sleep, or your body's, you're just so energetic. You don't want to do that. You need to rest, repair, and rejuvenate. Don't forget to drink water. Lou, would you like to just give us a quick 2-minute testimony or 1 minute? And then, Monica, I'd like you to share a testimony that you've already received. So fire away, guys.
Yes, thank you. So 2.5 years ago, I had a 7-hour surgery for skin cancer. And I was in hospital for 5 weeks recovering from that, and 2 weeks afterwards. And I had IV antibiotics 4 times a day. And I also got a infection while I was there. So I was not in great shape. And a year ago plus, my lovely friends Tim and Eds introduced me to this magical product called the LifeWave X39 Biophotonic Patch. And I have never looked back. And I have never been more grateful in my life to meet a lovely group of people like your good self, Tessa, and everyone else here, and to be a part of this earth-shaking, paradigm-shifting, magical momentum that we're all swept up in here. So I'm just thrilled to be here and healthy and strong and counting my blessings.
Amazing. Thank you, Lou. Monica, would you like to share what's happened to you in the few weeks you've been in?
Of course, in June of this year, I went into early stages of perimenopause, which is a little bit too early for me. I was only 41 now. And from that day, pain, constant pain, my jaw, in my neck, in my arms, heavy legs, problems with breathing, depression, low energy. I didn't know what to do. Doctor wasn't able to help me because of my age. I asked God, help me, show me what I can do to get back to my normal self. And I found a friend on Facebook saying about hormone problems and how she dealt with that. I've connected with her straight away, asking her, just tell me what you did. And she said LifeWave. And I've heard about LifeWave a few months prior, but I wasn't sold. I think I need a proper brand partner who will actually explain and show testimonials.
Yep.
And I just fell in love. I dig into that. I listened to all the testimonials I could find on the internet, and that's it. I joined in as a brand ambassador straight away. And within days, my sleep was way better. My pain was getting lower, and now I'm energetic, happy. Yeah.
Monica, that is exciting. And you know what? I bet if you could add another 500 euros, 1,000 euros, 1,500 euros a week to your bank account, that might help too.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But it's not about money. It's about helping others. I'm patching my dad now. So hopefully he will notice the difference, and patching my husband and trying to get friends involved. Yeah, so I'm working every day trying to post and talk about it. Yeah. It's all about helping others.
It's all about helping others. And when I started, I wasn't interested at all in building a business. All I wanted to do was get rid of my own issues because I had back pain and sciatica pain and a whole bunch of things. And it went. And I thought, well, if this worked for me, surely it'll help for my friend Misha. So I told her, and then I told Steve and a few others in those early days. And so I just said, you've got to get on this bandwagon because it can help so many people. The problem with a lot of people is that they think, oh, I'll just do it for 3 months and then I'll stop. They don't realize that it actually is a regenerating patch that reverses our age over time. And obviously, if you've got more body issues, it's going to take longer to heal. So sticking with it is just so important. So Monica, that was beautiful testimony. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's go to the next slide. I think you'll all know that we have these. This is at info.com, which gives you everything you need to share with your people. So it's better than any website because it has the testimonies. Okay, yes, they are American. If you want to have Australian and Australian ones, we've got a whole bunch, which Tim and Eds can send you the link of all the Arise team ones. If you don't have it, Eds, I do, and I'll pass it to you. But otherwise, you can create your own for Poland and for people in your area. Because you're right, just sharing this with other people is so important. And one thing that one of our leaders here in Australia, her name is Sue Ducks, and she just says to people, the minute she patches them, well, do you want to pay retail? Do you want to get it for wholesale, or would you like to get it for free? And so if you were patching your dad, and obviously you wouldn't charge your dad retail, but Dad, would you like to get it for free? So you go, well, how do I do that? We say, well, Dad, who do you know? Give me 2 people's names that would like to also get it for free, and let's just duplicate this. And that's that simple, because when you start, you know so many people. When you've been in a couple of years, you never run out because you continue to talk to people, but there's certainly a lot more people that you know when you're brand new, so you can get them for your dad for free. When the company goes from 20 million to literally headed for $1 billion this year, that's pretty massive. Like, it's unbelievable. And a company cannot do that if the product doesn't work. So
Right.
I don't care what anyone says. No company has that growth if a product they are selling is not working. So if the X39 is so good, then this is obviously the result. And, people go, oh, it was really great that you got to see Elton John. Yeah, Elton John was great. The musos were incredible. Doobie Brothers were getting a bit old, but they were good. But, I would hate to think that what Elton alone cost, he was probably $1 million out of David's own money. He paid from himself to entertain us. So, you don't have that space sort of, throw away $1 million just to give my brand partners the best experience. It really was a lot of fun. I was like a 15-year-old bopping around at that. Haven't never seen him live, so it was pretty cool. So, the company obviously has products that work. So LifeWave is now ranked number 1 in momentum growth worldwide, which is massive. No company is growing at this rate. And we put that down to not only this amazing product, but also the amazing compensation plan. What we found is that when you have a compensation plan that's leaky at the bottom because the people coming in aren't making the money, then people drop off. We've seen that in the last 2 years because our compensation plan wasn't hole proof, but now it is. So you've come in at a perfect time. It doesn't matter whether we're brand new today or we've been in 2 years. This is the time to get involved, because in the next 24 to 36 months, this is going to be a worldwide phenomenon. And not only on our patches, but the other things David's bringing in, like the water machine, which is another life, you'll probably get it in Europe before we'll get it in Australia.
Okay.
Just saying. But it will be available, and even though I have one here, and I'm very blessed to have won it in Australia, and it's unbelievable, and I notice a difference. It's not accessible to everybody, so that makes it a bit difficult, but the product works. I know by listening to David talking about what the water actually does for us, it's like, wow. You need to get your hands on this. And if you can imagine, if people can have a water machine in their home, and also the Celogize, which is obviously the nutrition, putting it in with the water, it's going to be a game changer along with the patches. But on top of this, he has other things like the power generation. It's not going to be, here for a couple of years, but if you can imagine everyone that you know having their own home power generation it's totally green, without having to put solar on your roofs and all those things, and without having to pay the government to have your power going. Who would like that? And getting paid for everybody in your team who uses power or makes a cup of tea or flicks on a light switch. So the company is certainly in growth mode. So LifeWave, and this is its system, allows us to duplicate our efforts. And the question is, what's important in your life? So when you're talking to people with these slides, it's simply asking them, what are they looking to do? Do they just want to share and help others, which is all I ever wanted to do until they started paying me. And then I thought, wow, I can get rid of my job and I can do this full time, which is what I ended up doing. And that has given me time freedom and the ability to travel and to help so many more others. So the compensation plan, it really is still just, you only need one on each side to start. That doesn't mean if you just introduce 2 people, you're going to, make $1 zillion. That won't happen. But you're going to help 2 people. But you may as well help more people. And so getting started is as easy as placing your friends and acquaintances right and left. And before, we can still earn up to 25,000 on this new system, but you're paid at different levels. When you have 2, you're a 1-star manager. When you have 4, you're a 2-star manager, and so on and so on. And so that's active moving volume. So business launch bonus, we have, this is a really, really amazing fast start bonus. So at the first goal to be a 1-star manager in your first 48 hours is to put 1 on the left and 1 on the right on advance with a 2-sleeve subscription. If you can do that, and you do that for 9 weeks, guaranteed your money will duplicate if that's what you want to do. But think about all the people you can help if you've got that money. And even if you don't want the money, buy patches and give them away and help others. The second goal is to be a 2-star manager. Same again. Just complete it. Just continue. Just duplicate. There is a mentor matching bonus. So before, we only ever paid down 3 levels. We are now paying down 6 generations. So when you become a 1-star director, which is not very hard at all, you just need a few people that are actually doing something. They will, like I said, with Deb and Xander, they popped up, got their $500 bonus. When they become, it might not look much, 7%, 5% down 2 generations, but these are based on people that are working. Let me try and explain that. I sponsored, and for those that know, I sponsored Jan Dowling. Jan Dowling sponsored a Fergus. Fergus sponsored a guy called... No, I sponsored Warren, who sponsored Jan, who sponsored Fergus, who sponsored an Andrew, who sponsored Andrew and Vanessa Hoyes. They were 5 generations down. Nobody other than Jan in the middle did anything. So the first, the third, and the fourth were doing nothing in my line. But those 2 were. But I was missing out for 2 years on Andrew and Vanessa. I never earned a penny off them in the first 2 years. Got the volume, but never got any of the bigger bonuses based on them because they were too far down the tree, because I only ever paid 3 levels. This, on the other hand, it condenses. So if you have somebody who's really moving it, he's a mover and a shaker, and they are down 10 levels, and levels 1 to 9 are doing 0, then that means that 10th one comes up to your first one, and you get paid that 5% as that first one. Does that make sense? So it condenses those that are working, and you're paid on that condensing, okay? Here, down 6 generations. You can earn $1,000 extra matching bonuses as a 2-star, 2K, 3K, right up to 20K for all the others, okay? You don't get too involved. Your first step is to become a 1-star manager. Go 2, go 3, go 1-star director. Don't even look beyond, just do it and follow the system, and the money will come. In a conventional business, we obviously start with a lot of money. Like, let's say we're buying anything, actually. But, I mean, not everybody can afford to buy a franchise. But even if you did, you're spending a lot of money. Let's look at something very small, very, very tiny, like a lawn mowing business. I always use that one. I don't know about in your country, but to start even a lawn mowing business in our country, your lawnmower's, a couple of grand. You as goodness knows what that costs, and then all the tools and things you need, and then you've actually got to go and do the lawns. So you're putting in maybe $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to start that business. If you were doing a franchise, you'd be putting in $1 million. And so whatever they are, there are high startup costs. With this, it's a low startup cost, even coming in as a premium on $3,000 in our money. I don't know about euros, but it's 3,000. It's damn side cheaper than any one of those businesses. If you came in as a core, even on 295 USD, whatever that is in euros, it's about 500 Australian. It's still a very low startup cost to start a business compared to traditional business. There's absolutely no risk because we need the product for ourselves. It's totally stress-free versus conventional business with a lot of stress. We have our own schedule rather than working long hours, and it's proved to work. We know it works. You're not just hoping that you're going to get customers or whatever. We know if this, if we patch and share, the product works. We have mentors to help us, and there is literally unlimited income earning potential. So we now have a new patch. I'm gonna go bigger here just for this one because I can't seem to roll it otherwise. I don't know why, but anyway, can you see that picture?
Yeah.
So this shows we have the core, the advanced plus, and the premium. So the advanced plus is the newbie on the block. It's unbelievable because that is now just below the $1,000 mark USD. It's giving us 500 PV, which is massive. It's not quite as extensive for people who might not want to spend that extra $800 to do the premium, and it gives them 11 sleeves. So, for a business builder, it's actually a very, very attractive business to come in on 1,000 USD. So that would be around about 1,500 Australian dollars instead of the premium. The big advantage with the premium is, of course, they get 3 months of without having to do their auto order, which is very attractive. So that is actually a very, very good slide. You can print those off and just start popping them in, whether they still come in on a core or on an advanced, but now they have the advanced plus as well as the premium. So, sorry, try and move these slides. Doesn't want to move. Okay. Oops, just go back down to where we were. This is at info, is our, obviously the one I just spoke about, but this is at team.com, has been revamped and updated. Unbelievable. All the training you need is on there. Everything that you need is on there. If you have questions still, it's because you haven't listened to everything on there. It does answer it all. So now is the time to make your move. Are you serious about your dream, and what is the hope for your future? And basically that is the end of the slide. So I know that we're all in the business, so I haven't sort of made it a presentation for brand newbies because, but I just really wanted to really enhance that or to push that this is the new set of slides we have. They're attractive, they're bright, they're clean, and we have a system now that's just very duplicatable, and I would highly suggest that each one of you just runs out of the blocks today. If you push you've got till the 22nd of February to qualify for Budapest. Okay, so if you go to this is at Team Tracker. I'm going to talk about it tonight, so I don't really have it prepared to show you now, but I'm going to show you. I'll try and pull this up. This was just a photo that we took at conference. This is Hawaii, right? But this is just the Team Tracker showing how we qualify and how we get points to achieve what we need. But Hawaii, Budapest, same thing. Okay, we'll have one ready tonight. But it just means that if you advance from a brand partner to a 1-star manager, you get 5 points. If you go to a 2-star manager, you get an extra 5. If you go to a 3-star manager, you get an extra 7 points. If you go to a 1-star director, an extra 13 points. Like, add all those together and it just really starts to add up. And it's easier to achieve all those levels now. And obviously, as you bring in people, you're getting points for every time you're enrolling people. And all of this is cumulative. You got till the 22nd of February. I'm intending on going to Budapest. I am going to Bahamas. I've also got to have time at home. I get exhausted. But it's fun getting to be part and see the world, and to be able to see other brand partners who are having such incredible success, especially in Europe. You got some amazing leaders over there, Monica, and I think they're a bit annoyed at us Aussies because we've now joined EMEA, and we're part of your group. And leading the way prior to us was Poland and Romania, and Australia's just beating you all at the minute. But so there's a bit of a real friendly war going on about who can beat us, who can get the top thing. So I know Liliana and Pablo, who are your leaders over there somewhere in Europe, are really running to try. Where are they?
Portugal, I think.
Portugal, really running to try and get their thing up. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where you are. Just help people. The thing is, there's 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion. Now, none of us have got 8 billion in our team. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to patch, but you only need, if you had 1,000 people actually patching and duplicating the business, you can retire. Like, seriously? It's not, and it doesn't mean you've got to go and find 1,000 people. It just means you've got to go and see your dad, Monica. Dad, who's your 2 best friends? Let's get them patching. Go and see your girlfriend and say, hey, who do you know could benefit from better health? Get them patching. and whatever level they start on. And even with under this new compensation plan, with if you were to bring in a clinician or a hairdresser or a doctor or someone who doesn't have the time to sign people up into a business because they love what they're doing, they can just bring everybody in as preferred customers, and they will be, and as a preferred customer, they are still going to be part of earning a bigger income base because there's now a payment plan for preferred customers, which is also exciting. So that therein ends our presentation for this Thursday morning here and Wednesday evening for you. And I would love to see you two that are in Europe, Lou and Monica, tomorrow morning for you, our night tonight, and get a little bit more input into all that. And Steve, if you want to join, it'd be amazing if you're not working. That would be a real, like it doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter where you guys are on the marketing plan. Some of you guys will see that as you've come in, you've either had a drop in your position or you may have improved. Your income may have gone up, it may have gone down, but that depends on who's working in your team. So I know, Tim and Eds, you're in Steve's line, so you had a very strong leg there. Steve, need to get your other leg going. Even my daughter Emma, she's got a massive big one leg. She's very lopsided. She's walking like this. She's got to get this leg going to even it out. And so that's just what it is. As it's changed, instead of getting paid on everyone, we're now going to have even legs. So it's just the way the binary is built. So based on that, I want to say God bless you all.
Thank you.
It was very nice of you to all join. Do we have any questions before I say goodbye?
Well,
Far away, now's the time.
Just so exciting. Just so exciting,
Yeah. We'll wait for the training as well. So maybe we'll have a question on that one. So
yeah, we're going to do a
Q&A.
Q&A tonight. So who is interested in going to the Bahamas? Like serious, not Bahamas, to Budapest. Does anybody want to go? I do. Great. Lou, do you want to go?
It's lovely. I've been actually, but it's very lovely. I'll be in, sure.
But can you imagine going there with us?
Oh, well, that would be extra special with sauce on top. Absolutely.
So let's all aim to be there. Like, the only thing stopping us is the 6 inches between our ears. It's whether we think we can or we think we can't. It's that hard.
Right.
And it's about setting a plan. For me, I've had to really, when I was on the plane coming home yesterday, I wrote out a strategy of the 8-week run to Christmas. And oh my God, I've got no time. This is why I'm on now, right? I'll do every Thursday morning if you like, because I'm up and running now until Christmas. I mean, not every. I'm happy to help every fortnight or whatever. If you want to have a break, guys, whatever. I just need to be running and committed to the European team as well, because I have my eyes set on going to Budapest, have my eyes set on being with my team, and therefore I've looked at my next 8 weeks. Now you can do the same. Break your calendar down. You've only got November and December. That's not long. Let's not break it down to the end of February, because that just comes and goes and we get so busy and we think, okay, each of you just think about this. Vision this, okay? Vision this. Go and print out a picture of Budapest or something really fun in Budapest you would like to be part of, or whatever you want. Make a vision board and then you print off the tracker and put it below it. And then look at who you've got in your team. Now, I want you to take a calendar of November and December, just a plain calendar, November and December, and there's like 30 days roughly in each. I want you to cross out the days that there's no way you can do anything with LifeWave because you're too busy doing whatever you're doing. So for me, I'm doing something with Andrew and Vanessa for 3 days in November, so I've just put a line through them. I can't do anything else but be present with them. And then, of course, there's Christmas, and you've got family, so I've taken out 3 days over Christmas. Then at the end of the year, I'm off to Vegas because I'm going to the next all-in conference in Vegas, right, with LifeWave. So that takes out that last week of December, which really cuts it down to 7 weeks. Great. So you look at your 7 weeks. Then you cross off the days where, okay, I've got to be at work between 9 and 3 or 5 and 8 or whatever your time, or 12 and 12, whatever days, cross them off. And then you think, okay, these are the days I have left. I've got this much time. How many people can I talk to when I'm at work? What can I do in this time? What can I achieve? And who can I talk to? Under this new plan, though, you need to get with me. It's going to be really hard in these next few days with our system crashing, but we need to look at your back offices, and I'm happy to do one-on-ones with everyone. You just got to ring me and make a time. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at, well, what is the strategy to get you to where you need to be? So by ranking up a personal, so Tim and Ed's, your personal would be Lou. Lou, can I ask what rank you popped at when it changed over?
1-star manager today.
Perfect. So if you can get him to go from a 1-star manager to a 2-star manager to a 3-star manager, even to a director by Christmas, there's no reason he can't. This is not hard. You've just got to do the work, because he's also doing the same plan with Monica. So by getting him there, you're going, like, I haven't got that picture up, but if you look at that picture and it's going to show, okay, you get him to a 2-star manager, there's 5 points for you, Tim and Ed's. Then he goes to the next one because you're helping him. You get another 7. There's 12 points. He goes to 1-star director. Not only does Lou earn the $500, but you get another 13 points. On top of holding rank yourself for the amount of weeks you need to hold it, and various other things and people you're bringing in. Okay, so if you want to get somewhere, you have to make a plan.
Yeah.
If you wanted to go and have a world trip somewhere or travel to see somebody, whether you were just flying to Switzerland or you were flying to New Zealand or LA or wherever you're going in the world, it doesn't just happen unless you think, well, I've got to make it, I've got to book it, I've got to pay for it, I've got to plan it. And this is no different. So if you really want to go to Budapest, then I would recommend that each one of us really fights for this 8 weeks. And you know what? If you only get halfway to Budapest in that 8 weeks, guess what? You got another 8 weeks to do it. And that is the exciting thing. It is not the end of the run, but at least you've positioned yourself to be prepared to go to the next one, because there's quite a time in this. Anyone excited?
Yeah.
We are excited.
Yeah.
Great. Because I want to be partying with each one of you, not with Elton John. I want to be partying with you guys, and sitting with you and having dinner together and fellowshipping together, and it would be amazing, and just seeing the sights of wherever they're taking us. So I just want to say God bless you. See you tomorrow morning for you guys, tonight for us. And please reach out. If the computer's down, I can't help you. I'm free on and off today. Tomorrow I'm smashed, can't help anyone. But I'm free on the weekend. So if you need help with those questions on how do I make my plan, please come to me.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Tessa.
Okay. Bless you.
Thanks, Tessa. See ya.
Actually, before I hang up, Lou, if you want to unhost me, because I might hang up on everybody on your behalf, sorry. And I'd hate to cut them all off if you guys have to chat.
Lou will be creating the new link afterwards, after this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, leave that you to do. You good now? You got it?
Yeah.
Lou is the host. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you,
Right.
Tessa.
Okay.
Have a
And I'll
wonderful
just-
day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
God bless you too. Bye.
Thanks again,
Bye.
darling. Cheers.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
In and out. She's the business. Well, I'm just thrilled. That was brilliant, Monica. Monica is like the brightest light I've seen in a long time, and I'm just thrilled to know her. And she's holding my hand, and she did a nice little live about the 8:30 talk tonight. And we're definitely going to be cheering each other on, Monica. I think, aren't we?
Yes, definitely. We have to.
Brilliant. Okay, we're poised for success, my friends. Here we go.
Yeah,
Right.
it's exciting. Actually, the new compensation plan, I'm excited about it because every time you hit a new rank, right, you're getting the incentive.
Yes.
That's telling them, imagine if we get all the incentives. Well, this is just about money anyway. But imagine if you hit all the incentive ranks that they're offering. It's like, in Australian dollars, it's like 300,000.
It's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
Monica, so you saw the million stars, and the star thing is that's their belt for people that have made $1 million in LifeWave.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So now you're getting the picture. I mean, as say, oh, well, money, etc. It's like you can have it all actually with LifeWave. That's the dream come true. We can help each other. we can build a better world, and we can help people to heal, and we can start making a brilliant living doing it. It's pretty incredible.
And that's way of helping other people as well.
Yeah, yes. I hadn't all this about Europe to me is brand new, Eds. You know, I hadn't known about Australia being connected here. I never heard of Liliana and Pablo before the Million Stars video, which I watched half of over the weekend or the last few days, and so that I will reach out to them, and I'll definitely reach out to Mario as well, if he's, you know, because Mario is another bright light. Monica, he's lovely, and when I find if I find the YouTube for that, I'll send that to you as well, because he was on this morning.
Please. Yeah.
So you think you can make 8 a.m. tomorrow for the training with Tessa again?
I should. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
That's wonderful. Because that's the new app, and you know, this is always the challenge for me, Eds, is how to manage the information and how to keep track of people, you know, and how to send it in an efficient way. Did you ever use the Boards app much, Eds, at all?
Not at all.
No. Yeah, for me, like some people are asking, basically it's there like copy paste from Boards. You can do it in your computer. You can do it from computer, from WhatsApp, because it's like a text base, so copy paste.
Did you find it effective though?
I'm using it 50%. I would say 50%, because prior to Boards, I know where the links are anyway, and it's saved in my messages. So it's basically just resending. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
which reminds me
go on. Sorry, honey. Go on. Finish your thought. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah. No, which reminds me, Lou, we need to create the new Zoom link if we can do it.
Yeah. The link works. The link works. There's no problem with the link. I'm saying again, it works every time.
No, but I mean, like, for some, like, they're typing in the passcode, which is 6 digits.
You don't. Do you need the passcode to get on?
Yes.
You need,
yeah. We need to type in.
All right. I will look at that again.
Now, maybe.
Sorry. Go. What?
Do you want to do it, to create it now, so we can see, like, or are you okay?
Every time I've tried to do this, it tells me it will only do it from my Zoom with a passcode.
Okay. So try it again then, maybe, because you're on a paid Zoom.
Yes, I am. €20 a month. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, because there might be something that you need to take in, because for me, when I was creating, I typed in 39.
Yeah.
Maybe it's asking for
I will call the Zoom people tomorrow.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna have another Zoom call in a few minutes, isn't it?
No. That was Tessa for tonight. But now, so Monica, do you have other people coming on now?
A friend of mine, she was actually about to join in.
Yes, all right. I'll talk to her. Eds and Tim are running out the door to their real jobs, as we say.
Yes. So maybe, Is that okay? And then,
of course. No, it's perfect. Honey, I'm thrilled. Every time we do this, it's a miracle, you know. So thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. But yes, Monica, you and I
can again.
Okay, I'll talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Sorry, Lou, and one more. Maybe we change the time now, right? You need to change. Is it okay? 7:30 Ireland time.
Well, this is daylight savings. That's how we lost the hour, you see, and it's this way.
That's right. Yeah.
It's this way for 3 weeks, and then it lines up with America. I don't know what the deal is with Australia.
No, I mean, for us, same time, our time, like what we've been posting. It's just that it's used to maybe earlier, which is better, I think.
That's great. I agree with that. Let's move it officially to 7:30 p.m.
I'll edit the thing. And maybe
thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And Emma did include us in her schedule for the first time this time, I believe.
Okay, sure.
For the next one or the other.
Yeah. We'll tell her as well to edit to 7:30 Ireland time.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend. Okay, perfect. All right, sweetheart.
See you.
Have a great day. Thanks
a
lot.
Enjoy.
Bye for now.
Bye.
So we're going to hang on, and you go ahead and sign off, Eds.
Are we gonna meet up again?
Yes, we'll carry on. Sure, if we have somebody that's,
Yeah, I think she wants to join.
Lovely.
Yeah, she's thinking about it, but she had lots of financial issues, and yeah,
Okay.
I don't think she's sold out on it. So you have to make her.
Well, I'll do what I can. It's great, honey. You are just answered prayer. I'm going to tell you again, because I've been a voice crying in the wilderness for 15 months, and I've had like 25 people sign up, and it's, people come and go. I'm down to about 6 people subscribing at the moment, maybe 9 if I'm on a good day. So,
But are they subscribed as a customer or
yes,
brand ambassador?
both.
Ah, both.
Yes.
Okay.
But you see, what's happening, I mean, your timing is just divine with doing this, because all of it is getting much more streamlined. Like to go from 2 people, to go from 4 people as brand partners to become a manager, which is what it was until now.
Yes.
2 people, is a lot sweeter, etc. And that there's more incentive for the people above us to help us move up through the ranks is also brilliant. What's your friend's name?
Also, Monica, I'm just messaging her to hop on that call.
Sure.
I have to grab a phone charger because my battery is super low.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to.
Is
it okay? Just
yes,
2
of course.
minutes. I just have
You're
to
fine,
run
my
and
friend.
get it.
You're the highlight of my evening, right here.
Thank you so much. So
You're
hopefully
welcome.
she will join us.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll be back in a.
All right, sweetheart.
I am back. Just have to charge this. So when you're enrolling people as a brand ambassador, I don't know, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, like even 130 euro, so just one sleeve, it's too expensive for them.
Yes, I understand. So the thing is, you're saying, what is the price of getting younger, of getting healthier, and of getting financially free? Will you commit to 3 months of patching at €4 a day to see if what I'm telling you is worth trusting?
I know. Feel like they're stubborn. They take ages to look into the information I'm sending.
Sure. Yes, I do.
Lots of people are interested, but they just like, oh, I didn't have time to look at it, or just excuses.
Hi.
We have 2 Monicas.
Hey, Monia.
Double trouble.
I'm blessed.
I hope so.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
So.
Lovely to meet you too. I'm good. Thank you. Literally just got back home.
Very good.
Commitment.
Well, I've told Monica number 1 here that she's like totally answered prayer because she's brilliant. She really gets the value of all of this. Absolutely. And, I think you're very lucky to know her, my friend, number 1, and be her friend. But number 2, this is just like an insanely exciting thing. And I honestly, for myself, it literally was answered prayer in terms of health and financial freedom. And I think it's the same for most people and for Monica as well, is it?
Yeah.
So
for health, definitely. Yeah.
yes. So you're in the deep end of the pool tonight, Monica. This is
Amazing.
this is the real thing. This is the grown-ups version.
Exciting.
Yes, this is for people that are tired of kidding around and want to get on with it.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
All right. You're giving me the look. So I like that you've got the look going on there. You got some fire in your eyes. So what has Monica told you about LifeWave and the X39 patch?
Well, I've done like a meeting before with Polish team, so I know a
Okay.
little bit about this. So,
Okay.
you know, I've got some details,
Yes.
information, but not
Okay.
fully, you know, not full, or not the full information, let's just say. Sorry.
Sure. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, here,